My daughter walked out at 18 and told everyone I kicked her out, but I didn't. I used to believe something simple. If you loved your child enough, they would always come back to you. My daughter turned 18 on a Tuesday. I baked her favorite cake, and for a moment, she smiled like my little girl again. She even hugged me. I held on to that hug longer than usual, as if I somehow knew. 2 days later, she packed a bag, said, "I'll be fine," and walked out. She didn't cry. She didn't look back. People asked if there were signs. There were. I just didn't understand them in time. She was never like her older brother. He was focused, easy to guide. She was more emotional, more complex, harder to read, but we always made it through things together. Last fall, she said she wanted to be an art teacher. She applied to college, got into her top choice. We celebrated. I remember thinking, she's going to be okay. Then something shifted. She started missing school, coming home late, dropping the things she once loved. I asked what was wrong. She said she was fine, then asked for a gap year. I didn't fight it. I thought giving her space was right. We made a plan, full-time job, save money, figure things out. She agreed. Then she said she felt depressed. That scared me most. We called her therapist, her psychiatrist, tried to support her in every way. I checked on her constantly. I thought I was helping. I didn't know she had already stopped letting me in. On her birthday, she brought a boy home. I was happy. I thought maybe things were getting better. I welcomed him, introduced him to our dog. Then he said, "Oh, I know Wednesday." My heart dropped. That's when everything came out. She had been sneaking him in through her window, sneaking out the same way. She had a second phone. I found vapes in her room. And then I learned she had been in a secret relationship with a man in Mexico for over a year, planning a life I knew nothing about. But the worst part wasn't that. It was the medication. 3 months of it, untouched, hidden. She had stopped taking it and lied to everyone. Her doctors, me. I remember sitting on her bed holding those bottles, realizing I didn't know my own daughter anymore. 2 days later, she was gone. And then I started hearing things, that she was telling people I kicked her out. I didn't. But it didn't matter. That became the story. She came back once to get her things, and I barely recognized her. No emotion, no eye contact. She packed like this house meant nothing. I gave her the phone we pay for and asked her to keep the location on. That was all I had left. For a few days, I watched that little dot move. Shelter, school, back again. Then one day, it stopped. For 2 days. I didn't sleep. I kept refreshing the screen, just hoping to see her move. It never did. That's when it hit me.